Hey folks, Aaron from Beansprout here. We got back from our trip to Vashon Island to visit our friend Kath, and we had a great time and got some really great wood to use for musical instruments, and we cleaned out some tools to help clean out her shop. We're gonna sell a lot of the tools for her, donate some to Chairmaker's Toolbox, but then I have this little collection here that I wanna show you folks. It's the kind of thing that I really love finding because I really appreciate its the actual items, but also their historic value. And I don't collect things in general, I just keep the tools that I use. But a thing like this I could also see collecting and using. So let me show you what I mean. So here's the box. I noticed that it was a beautiful oak dovetailed box with these handles, like I said. And when you opened it up, it's a gentleman's toolbox made by the Marples company. So that's from England. I have other Marples tools, and I've actually become really interested in that company lately, so it's kind of interesting that we found this. So I think this is the kind of toolbox that was sold as a set of tools for like a gentleman to keep in his garden shed or in his carriage house to do some little gentleman's woodworking. I don't think it's a working man's toolbox because it has the handles on the edge and a lock here, but you can't carry it in one hand despite the fact that it's a pretty small box. Also, I think like a joiner's tool set is much bigger than this. A lot of these tools are kind of smaller versions of what a joiner would use. Yeah, I haven't quite, like I said, I haven't quite found exactly what tools were 100% included with a box like this, but I have some ideas. So just to get started here, it's got a nice little saw on the top, toolbox size saw, benchtop saw. It's filed crosscut. It's got a nice handle, beautiful carving on it. Needs to be sharpened. The other saws, we have a little gent saw, a little gentleman saw, dovetail saw, nice boxwood handle, and a pad saw, which you can kind of punch through to saw a hole in paneling, or you can cut a rough curve with it, all with nice boxwood handles. Yeah, let me show you some of the other tools. This little hammer is awesome. It just is marked number 2, and it's got side straps, and this is like, appears to be like a blacksmith forged hammer. It's riveted through the handle. It's just beautiful, and it feels really good in the hand. Little coffin style smoothing plane. Sharpened it up and waxed it. It works great. Nice little plane. There is a chisel and gouge set that I'm not sure really match or go with this tool set. And the chisels are marked Romany Sheffield, and the gouges are marked Sorby. All kind of, yeah, not sure this is quite the right set. There's a cabinet maker's turn screw, what we now call a screwdriver. Beautiful turned handle, marked Marples. Speaking of screwdrivers, there's one of these too that folks sometimes call a perfect handle screwdriver. Just feels great in the hand. For drilling holes, there's a brace and a little set of bits. Kind of old style bits, they all work fine. And a set of gimlets. There's 5 or 6 gimlets for drilling holes. Also, there's this weird ratcheting thing, kind of a spiral pin drill. Pretty cool. Gotta love the spoke shave. Already got it tuned up. It works great. It feels really good in the hand. Lightweight. And this mallet. I love this mallet. Feels just right. Yeah, then some marking and measuring tools. There's a little Brazilian rosewood marking gauge, scribe, bevel gauge, brass and rosewood, and a tri-square. Also brass, rosewood, and steel. Does this one marked? No marking on that one. Nice little level and a folding rule. We should see if this one is actually marked. Ooh, needs some oil. Made of brass and boxwood. It says, that's probably someone's last name. People had, oh, Barone? I don't know. People had to mark their tools if they were tradesmen so that they could keep the insurance if someone tried to steal their stuff. What else? Oh yeah, it's a beautiful set of dividers that are like blacksmith made dividers. They're really beautiful and heavy and work great. And this is, I mean, like, so this is where the little thing comes through, and it's could have been just ground flat or peened over, and instead it's like beautifully chamfered. It's the kind of thing you don't see much in factory made equipment. Okay, so what else? Okay, so now there's some stuff that I'm not sure came with it. There's a later set of calipers. There's a little a little wrench, adjustable wrench, nail puller. This probably matches. A British made saw set. This is for setting the teeth angle on your saw. Very cool. Little brass glass cutter, said British made. A strange set of pliers. These must be for a specific trade. It's got a wire cutter, 2 different sets of jaws, a little pry bar, and then like what, a little punch or something. Really cool set, a really cool tool. It seems to be something for a specific trade. What else? Oh yeah, and this nice little hand vise. I'm not sure it would have came with a woodworking set. Oh, and a little oil can, which I'm not sure came with it or not. I mean, I don't know any of this yet. Anyway, so really cool set of tools. What am I going to do with it? I don't know. For right now, I'm just getting all the tools into working order and investigating them. And I might keep it just as a set. I might sell it for Kath as a set. If I keep it, I'll pay her, of course. I might keep what I think is a good woodworking set and sell the other tools for money for Kath. I don't know yet, but it is really fun. I could imagine getting this little set up properly running and have it in a second location. You know, like keep it, it's the kind of thing I would keep it like in the house or at a cabin or at a lake house, as if I have any of those things, or keep in the truck or something. I don't know. It could be a secondary little woodworking chest. The main thing is it's just really beautiful, and it feels right for me to take care of it and figure it all out and keep these tools working because they're really beautiful. So yeah, I'll keep you posted as we go. Cheers.